Dr. K, and this is the truth about mental illness. Welcome back, everyone, to the greatest mental health and wellness journey of our lifetime. Shout out to our caregivers and our ally angels. We just love to love you. Listen, this is the first full week of the I Am One psychotropic medication social media campaign. Why is it called I Am One? Because I am 1 in 5 adult Americans that suffer from mental illness, and I am also 1 in 6 adult Americans that take psychotropic medication. So this is our Motivation Monday, baselining it right now for you. Take your meds. Okay? Take your medication. If your medication has been prescribed to you and you have not taken it at all, maybe it is sitting on your nightstand, it's somewhere in your bathroom, you left it in the car after you picked it up from the pharmacy, maybe you never picked it up, so I'm gonna need you to go get it. Maybe it's sitting on your kitchen counter next to your coffee maker and you're just like, I don't know if I should do this or not. Take your meds and take it as prescribed. If you've had your prescription for a while, first of all, make sure it's not expired. Second of all, just pick up the phone and call your primary care physician and be like, hey, listen, no shame in my game. I know you prescribed this to me months ago. I picked it up. I've been on the fence. I don't really know whether I want to take it or not. But maybe you also know that you have not been feeling better at the same time. So Motivation Monday today is for you to literally just take your meds. Like, think about it. You've had it for a while, or maybe you haven't. Maybe you don't have any medication at all. Maybe you don't feel better than you did 3 to 6 months ago. I don't know, total arbitrary number that I just threw out there. But if you're not feeling well, maybe reach out to your primary care physician. Go over the language that was in the patient health questionnaire that I've now mentioned 3 times for you to have the language that you need to advocate for yourself. So you don't have to figure out how you feel in words. Like that whole patient health questionnaire, just Google it. There's a lot of language in there, 10 questions or 10 statements rather, and that will help you express yourself to your primary care physician or your psychiatric nurse or a psychiatrist or any medical professional so that you can make sure to get the help that you need. All right, so we've already talked about contacting an expired medication. We don't want you taking anything that's expired. Let me just get some real talk out here. So for me, I have to take my psychotropic medication twice a day. What? 2 times a day, doc? Yeah, that's me. Do the benefits outweigh the risk? Absolutely. There has been times where I've not been in recovery from my mental illnesses, and I don't ever want to feel like that again. I do not like feeling out of control. I don't like this, extreme levels of difficulty concentrating. There's so many downsides to when I have not been in a place of regularly taking my medication. And so, yes, it does benefit me way more than it does not if I were to not take it at all. The downside, I will say this, we know all medication has different side effects. And so I'm just going to explain one of mine because I experience it more frequently than pretty much any other side effect that I can think of at the moment, which is that it has the capacity to make me nauseous sometimes. Actually a few times throughout the week. So then I have to take another medication that's just for nausea, just to keep me from vomiting. And I can't vomit because I put this medication in me because I need it to do its job. You know what I'm saying? But that's not going to happen if I take it and it comes out. So I have a really consistent routine regarding that. The only thing, again, with that downside of nausea is like, I just do not like feeling nauseous. Like I get so focused on my nausea and trying to like keep this medication down and in me that it does have the ability to mess with my concentration. It has the ability to kind of like distract me. It messes with my memory because I'm not like really like focused, if you will. And so that does show up throughout the week, probably more than I would like for it to, but you know what? Again, the benefits outweigh the risk. So I will take that risk of, difficulty concentrating, the nausea and all that stuff over all these other symptoms that could be hitting me, if you will, if I was not taking my medication. So definitely going to keep taking it no matter what, regardless of, the side effects. Again, the benefits definitely outweigh the risk. So I'm going to just continue to push on. That's what recovery is about, knowing what your symptoms are and knowing how to combat them. And yes, I will come on here during this campaign and talk about mental illness recovery, because we do not talk about it the way that we talk about addiction and recovery, but there is a such thing as mental illness recovery, and I am living in it, and it is not easy, regardless of what you see and what you think whenever you pop on here and listen to my videos or read some of my content online. It is definitely a challenge. The other thing for our Motivation Monday about taking medication is to be adherent to the treatment plan. Y'all, you can't just be out here, oh, I'm going to take this medication Monday, and then I'm not going to take it again until Wednesday, and then I'm going to take it again on Saturday. What? No, that's not how this works. You got to take it according to the way that it was prescribed to you. So if that prescription is once a day, every day, morning, afternoon, evening, I don't know the frequency, I don't know the cadence, whatever your prescriber said to do, please just do that. Please be adherent to the treatment plan. Let me tell y'all another truth about me, then you're gonna crack up, maybe, I don't know. I believe in communicating. Now, I've already told y'all that. I wish I had a transcription of all the times I have hopped into the patient portal with my prescriber, with my counselor, and talked about my medication. I stay in the patient portal. I stay communicative with my providers, and my providers are communicative with me. Even with all their other clients, they'll pop in between sessions and whatnot, and they will respond to me. Because if it's something that doesn't make me feel well, or the benefits to me do not outweigh, the risk of me feeling a certain way, I do not shy away from that. I'm like, hey, what is going on? Like, I've been taking this for the last week. I don't feel better. I don't like how it's making me feel in this way or that way. Can we lessen this? Can we increase that? Like, what are my options here? Like, I am so transparent, and they are transparent right back with me. Like, they will tell me that they talk to one another about me, and I'll be like, yep, that's good. That's called coordinated care. I appreciate that. Thank you for that. So I am not slipping through the cracks of my care, because I am very serious about taking my psychotropic medication, and I'm very serious about doing my absolute best, even when life is throwing the worst situations ever at me. If I don't do anything else, I stay on top of my treatment. That's why I say I don't miss appointments. I don't feel like I have the wiggle room to do that. I don't feel like my brain disorders are up for me being in a position to where I can actually miss appointments. I feel like I'll be missing out on a healthier version, you know what I mean, of who I am if I don't do that. All right, so I stay adherent to the treatment plan. I'm always up in the portal, asking, questioning, why and who and what and the and da, 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 da. I'm always doing that. Last thing I'll say on here is that you are not alone. I keep trying to tell y'all that. I'm telling you that again and again and again and again. I am one person, that 1 in 5, that 1 in 6. Maybe you are also that. And just know that in this space of even taking medication for your mental illness or mental illnesses, that I am right there with you. The struggle is so freaking real, and we're going to just keep breaking it down as we go onward into this psychotropic medication social media campaign. Because I truly do desire an entire world on this side of heaven to be healthier and whole, and brain health, that all health is brain health. I've said that before. I'll continue to say it. So whatever it is that you need to do today to motivate yourself to take your medication this week, then please, by all means, do that. Sorry, I got distracted. I just saw a little bug from outside crawl across the floor. You know me, I don't do bugs well, so I'm about to end this video. I'm also going to look into some resources. So maybe I'll come back and do a segment about just resources in general for medication. I know that I am very privileged to have access to psychotropic medication. And I know that not everybody is in that same situation. And so I want to do my diligence. The practitioner in me wants to do my due diligence for you. It's going to be harder to do on a larger global scale, but I'll do my best to to call out some different ways or opportunities that I've learned about or researched on your behalf, so that access hopefully is not something that you have to deal with. And then also know that if you have a counselor, your counselor's there again to facilitate the change that you would like to see. So if they are your accountability in terms of taking your medication, then let them be that person that asks you about how you're feeling. So that's all I have for now. We got a ways to go in this campaign, y'all. Tomorrow, I don't know if I called it Take Your Meds Tuesday or Let's Talk About It Tuesday. I don't know, but we're going to get into different types of medication, you know, what symptoms they're prescribed for, and my favorite part, which is how long is it going to take for this to kick in? Now I'm tired of feeling miserable, right? Psychotropic medications do not kick in overnight, and we know that. And so I hope to be able to break that down just a little bit for you from my own experience, and then based on some other really great resources, so you can do your own research. So until tomorrow, until next time, as always, unto the nations.